Hey, so in this video I show you how to make a pork tenderloin cured ham. Of course we need some nice pork tenderloin, and then on the spice side I'm going puristic with some salt, bit of cure, some black pepper and a bay leaf. You could also add other spices, however for me this type of meat is so delicate, I don't want to overwhelm it with any of the spices. So yeah, that's why I'm going puristic. First you need to weigh the meat, because we will calculate all the spices and the salt and the cure according to the meat size. So weigh the meat and then weigh the spices. You can find all the measurements in the article below, and depending on how much your meat weighs, you can then calculate it down and adjust it to your size. This is important because we do equilibrium curing. Therefore, we put the meat together with the salt and the spices into a vacuum bag. Make sure that everything is in there. Distribute it evenly. And then vacuum it and seal it. And for easy use, especially if you're curing more meat, just write on it what it is and then also the date on which you started it. Because the next step then is to put it into the refrigerator for around 1.5 days per centimeter of meat thickness. So this type of meat took me around 7 days, and as you can see it firmed up nicely. The next step then is to wash it under cold running water, get rid of all the cure, and then pat it dry with a kitchen towel. And then we need to let it mature for around a week in a cool, dark place. You could either use a meat hook and hang it somewhere, or you can use a kitchen twine and get it around of the meat, or put a hole in it and get the kitchen twine through it. Or the easiest method is you use a grid and put the meat on it. And you could also put it in the fridge. The important part is that it's cool, so the temperature should be below 15 C, which is around 59 Fahrenheit, and the humidity should be around 75%. If you're doing it on a grid, make sure that from time to time you switch the sides and make sure that the air can circulate. And this type of meat, I let it rest for 1 week in the fridge, turning it day to day. And then after 1 week you can see it firmed up. However, it is still soft. So if you have a look at the slice, it's still very soft. However, for this type of meat, because it's so lean, I like it softer, because the more you let it dry out, the harder it is, and then the taste is not so great because the meat is so lean, as you can see. So 1 week is good for me. However, you could also prolong it. Like here, you can eat it on a bread or just like that, and I can say, wow, the taste is amazing. It's so puristic, the spices, nothing special. However, the meat itself tastes so good. Wow, I can totally recommend to make this at home because it's quite easy, and a good beginner project as well. As always, full instructions below. I also wrote a handbook, you can also find it below. If you like this video, then please subscribe to my channel or give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.